Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I've had a rough weekend. So about 2 months ago, I don't know how long it's been, but I did a video about it. I was telling y'all that I had bought, Jill had asked me to pick her up a few things from Walmart, and one of them was popcorn. Sonny loves to eat popcorn at night. You know, I put all of her stuff in with mine and brought it inside. Well, then late one night I got to craving the popcorn because I don't keep it in my house. I know I'm not supposed to be eating it with my diverticulosis. But, you know, I just forgot. I haven't had a diverticulosis flare in a very long time. I don't even remember the last time. So I ate the popcorn, and then the next day or two I started having this pain in my lower left quadrant. But it would just come and go, and never get really bad. Well, I don't know if it's psychological because Jason is going through this or what, but anyway, it's Tuesday. Since about Thursday, I have just in severe pain with this one throbbing spot on in my lower left colon. So I started treating it. I went on a low fiber diet, and I even ended up heating up some of the broth and that liquid tomato soup that I had strained for Jason. I ended up eating 2 of his meals that I had prepared for him for after surgery. I ran over to the store and bought some saltine crackers and applesauce and bananas. So I've been eating that since about Thursday, taking Tylenol for the pain and keeping a heating pad on it. So the pain would ease up, you know, as soon as the Tylenol kicked in, but then it just kept coming back, sometimes worse than before. So I kept telling, Jill said, go make an appointment with your doctor. Well, my doctor's office is way over by Queens, and I'd just rather not go. I'd rather just wait and go for my yearly checkup and get my flu shot, which I'm going to be going pretty soon. I always go in September. But, so Jill said, she kept telling me, you need to go to urgent care. I said, no, let me try, you know, to get it calmed down, because I will usually get a little tingling, you know, a little pain if I eat. But I have been eating a lot of stuff. I made some fudge a few weeks ago and put pecans in it, and I've been eating the tomatoes out of Jill's garden. I just forget. But there's definitely something going on. Oh, the pain is so severe. So hopefully I made an appointment for 10:45, so it's just right up here on the right. So go in there, hope I'll get an antibiotic and get this pain calmed down so I can function. Jason is coming back to New York on Thursday. He has a doctor's appointment on Friday for the second gastroenterologist for a second opinion. And then he has an appointment with the surgeon that's supposed to do the surgery. That appointment's on Monday. Jill's working. She's got the 2 kids to take care of. She can't help with Jason, so Mama has to do it. So hopefully I'll get right in, since I did make an appointment. There aren't too many cars here in the parking lot. Oh. So y'all wish me luck. I'll be back when I get finished. So this is a facility I came to when I had COVID 5 years ago. City MD. The urgent care down there on Franklin that I used to go to, they closed. So I came here a few months ago. I forgot what I had. Oh, the bronchitis. And I was really happy with the doctor and the treatment that I got. Okay, so my blood pressure was 105/68, I think, which is low. I've never had blood pressure that low, but I did have a fried egg sandwich, but I don't put any salt on my eggs, so maybe that was the reason that my blood pressure was low, which is good. But anyway, it was a female PA, and I really liked her. Of course, she examined my stomach. I didn't, flinch or do anything crazy when she pressed on my lower left abdomen, but she decided that she wanted me to go get a CAT scan. So I said, well, you're going to have to find out how much my copay is going to be, because I'm not sure I can afford it today. So she had the secretary call, and there was no copay. They told her that they would, just take my insurance information and then bill me for it. So she said that she wanted to rule out an abscess. Well, I didn't want to go get a CAT scan, but I wanted the medicine. So she put it into the computer. Of course, I take Zoloft, so a lot of medications interact with that. So she had wanted to give me Cipro, but there's an interaction with my Zoloft. So she prescribed Augmentin and Flagyl. So I was happy to get those. I think those are the same drugs that Jason is on. So I got the metronidazole, which is the Flagyl. Take 1 tablet by mouth twice daily. Let's see, it's 12:15 now, so I ate about 8 this morning. I'm taking it now. I want to get this medicine in me. So anyway, when she came back into the exam room, they did a urine test, and it came back normal. And then they drew blood, so she's going to get the blood tested and then call me back, the results on that. What is it? White blood cell count, high white blood cell count in my blood. So when she came back, she was not as gung-ho on the CAT scan. I said, well, I was just reading about it. It says that I have to drink this contrast. She said, oh, no, not for this. Because I wanted to know, do you have to have an empty stomach? And I was thinking about that horrible experience I had with the MRI, y'all. I was starting to have a panic attack. She said, oh, no, it's not like that. It's like a donut, and you just, go through it in like 30 seconds. So I said, well, I guess I'll go, So she said, the reason I wanted you to go today was because she was going to be here until 7 o'clock, and she wanted the results back. And I said, well, if there is an abscess, then what? She said, well, then she would send me for a drainage. She said they just go in with a big needle and drain the pus out of it. And she said, but if you want to, take the medicine a few days and see how you feel. She said, I'm okay with that. I said, okay, then that's what I want to do. So that's what we decided to do. So I got in the car and drove down the street to Walgreens. I'm waiting for my medicine. So I called Jill and told her what the doctor said. And she said, well, go for the CAT scan. I said, well, I already canceled the appointment. So what would y'all have done? Would you go for the CAT scan? Or would you take the medicine first and see if the pain goes away? I mean, it's not... The pain is bad. And it's just... I can't really tell that it's throbbing pain, but it is constant pain. And it is pretty bad. I guess about a 7. It's just annoying. Just annoying little twerp is what it is. So... Anyway, I told Jill, they already canceled the CAT scan. I said, I just want to get my medicine and go home and go to bed. But I have to be well, y'all. Today's Tuesday. Jason is flying back from Puerto Rico on Thursday because the appointment with the second gastroenterologist is Friday morning. And I think I said this already. But anyway, I'm going to take my medicine. I don't like Greek yogurt, but... I can't walk through the grocery stores. I just got what Walgreens had, and it's 2 for $4. So I got the Greek yogurt. I got 4 of those. So I'm going to go home and eat my saltine crackers. And I do have some cans of chicken noodle soup. Thank you, Karen, for sending those to me. So I'll probably eat that so I can save the homemade soup for Jason. But I will get back with y'all tomorrow and let you know how I'm feeling. Y'all please give me a thumbs up don't share. I doubt anybody wants to watch this. But if you're new here, I would love you to subscribe and we can all commiserate together.